I imagined, I imagined dancing with my sons at their weddings. I imagined going to, enjoy a cookout for the first time in the house that they'd bought. And, I imagined seeing them get their gray hairs and their first wrinkles. Max was starting to get some around his eyes for sure, but Caleb never did. And I just imagined us all being together, and celebrating holidays. And it being really loud and really crazy. And it's so quiet now. We lost Caleb 6 years ago. And just this past March 5th was the 6-year anniversary. And I remember feeling so panicked before the anniversary that time has moved on, and his friends have moved on, and his friends have children, and they're buying houses, and it just broke my heart because I just was worried that people were going to forget him. And I felt this franticness of trying to make sure that he was remembered, and I didn't know how to do that anymore because I'd taken all the steps. I'd done the interviews, I'd spoken in the school systems, I'd done the overdose awareness walk, and I was like, is anybody going to remember him? And just couple of weeks later, not even 2 weeks later, we got the phone call that Max had overdosed, and I woke up to 5 missed calls from his fiancée, Laura, and automatically your heart goes, once you've had a child that's passed, you always worry that you're going to lose another. And the police officer came in and he just said, "I'm sorry." And I just started screaming because there was no way that I could have lost 2. Max was in jail when his brother died. He was still mourning the loss of his brother, which he had not dealt with. Caleb was more of like the golden boy. He went to private school and he had good grades, and he was very, very popular. And Max was not. And so Max was, trying to numb his pain. He started using drugs, and he feels like because he was doing those things, Caleb did those things. And it wasn't so. Caleb made his own choices as an adult when he began using drugs. But Max, he had a lot of guilt. He had relapsed. He had gone to detox. He was finally able to come off that. And he wasn't even smoking cigarettes. He wouldn't drink coffee. He was really committed to staying clean. He did not want to use. He didn't want to have to struggle with that every day. It's one thing I'm trying to remind myself. Especially once they're adults, there's only so much we can do to protect them. And for so many years, I was running around behind them, putting out their fires and trying to make things better for them because I thought that was what they needed. And even though I did all those things, I still lost both of them. So I don't think it's, what if I had done this or what if I had done that? I feel like it's even if I had done the best and tried my best, there's still no guarantee that they're going to make it out of the drug addiction.